How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Caroline's Fluid Artistry. I'm doing this little guy today, the turtle. But before I start, I want to apologize for a few things that went wrong in my other video, my last video that I posted, which was the coaster videos. First of all, it was way too long. I'm sorry about that. And if anybody stuck to the end, thank you, I appreciate it. The second thing that I noticed when I was looking through it, that it went out of focus a bit, and I don't know why, and I don't know how to address that or how to fix that, so sorry about that. And then the third thing was my dishwasher. When I look back, all I could hear was it emptying and gurgling, and I'm like, oh my God. When you're actually doing these things, you don't really take any notice of what's going on because it's just the sounds of your kitchen or that your house make, and they're just, to you, they're just sounds. But yeah, sorry for that. I won't apologize for my dog snoring though, because she's special and she gets let away with anything she wants. Right, okay. So I'm going to do the little turtle today. Now off camera, so I was deciding about what to do with it. I was thinking of putting these little things in it, you know, the little turtles and the little starfish. And then I decided, no, I'll just do mica powders. I'll just dust it with mica powders because it's my first time working with a mould and I don't really know what I'm doing, which is nothing new. So what I done off camera, because I knew it would be too tricky to do on camera, if you can see his little eyes, I mentioned that I have no eyes and I wanted to give him some eyes. Like, I have no little glass eyes that you can buy. I have googly eyes, but I don't know why I bought them. They're not going to work. So I turned his little head inside out and I dusted his little eyes. So he's got two little blue eyes. There's a little bit of mica powder in there as well. You won't be able to see, but because it gets everywhere. I didn't realize how crazy it was. So the mica, I'm just going to keep them like that to keep the dust down. The mica powder that I'm using today is this one. And it's supposed to be a colour shift. There's 18 colours, but I picked out, some of them are missing. I've written on them what they are, just so I don't have to keep pulling them out or what have you. So I picked two colours, although I did his eyes really bright blue. But the two main colours that I'm going to do today are cyan, and I'm going to do sky blue. So what I want to do is I want to do his whole body, his shell in the cyan, and then his flippers and his head. Oh, no, his head as well in the cyan, because otherwise the blue would, I'm sorry, I hope I'm in focus. The blue would end up just melting in, matching in with his eyes. So that's the plan. I've never done this before. I've already cleaned them, I think 3 times, but dust everywhere. Today, the resin I'm using today is my Just Resin Diamond Coat. And I'm going to pour in 2 parts because I don't have any proper casting resin, and I don't know how it's going to set up, whether if I pour the whole thing. It's about 4 centimeters deep, and if I pour it all, like, what'll happen? So done a bit of research and it says best to do 2 pours. So this will be like, I'll pause this video and then come back to it later. So you will see both bits of the video. I won't make it into 2 videos. It'll be 1 video, but hopefully it won't be as long as the last one. That's if I stop talking. So that's the resin I'm using, a 1-to-1. You've seen me mica powders that I'm using. I've already mixed up the resin. I didn't do a lot because, as I said, I'm only pouring a small bit fluff. I actually hope now I've done enough. I'm not sure what this is like in bubble release, but I'm hoping that with having the mica powders, it might disguise the bubbles. I don't know. I have no idea. Never done this before. So you're on a little roller coaster with me as well. I've got some alcohol spray just in case I need to. And what I think I will do, just bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm going to get another little cup and what I'm going to do is just give it a tiny little clean inside, just one more little clean. just with a cotton tip. I don't know whether this is the right thing to do, but this is what I'm doing. Because there's a few little bits of mica still in there. It's the best I can do. Okay, so I'll get my gloves on and we'll start brushing on the mica powder. Now what I'd done was I didn't have a, well, I do have makeup brushes, but I didn't want to use them. They're good makeup brushes that my daughter bought me for Christmas. And I didn't want to, because it says like use a makeup brush, so I just using an art brush, but I don't know if it's going to be soft enough. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if it's going to be soft enough. Okay, look, we're just going to have to go with it. Oh, something fell out of it. We're just going to have to go with it because it's what I've got. Right, so what I think I'll do is obviously put my gloves on and we'll start getting the mica powder spread in. I think I'll try and turn his head out again, and then that way I'll get a better coverage for his little head. And I'm going to put some in the lid, just a little bit off camera so that it doesn't go everywhere. Just that much, probably too much, but that's what I'm putting, that's what I've decided to put in. Just going to check that I'm still filming. Yes, I think you're still with me. Turning out his little head, I got to be careful that I don't just place his little eyes again. There he is, isn't he cute? His little head turned out. Poor little guy. It's not a nice feeling, is it? Oh, guys, look. There's a little tear. Can you see that? There's a tiny little tear. Ooh, what does that mean? That wasn't, I don't know if it was there last night. Could that have been me turning it out? I don't know. Well, I'm just going to have to go with it and hope it doesn't leak. Okay. Right, this really does fly everywhere. Trying to be as gentle as I can. I don't mind it flying into the body, but I don't want it to fly into the flippers because, as I said, I'm doing them a different colour. I don't think this brush is good. It's too hard. I really do need a softer brush. I wonder if I use the Q-tip. No, Q-tip is not a good idea. Look, we're just going to have to go with it. What I'll do is I'll clean up his little flippers if anything goes into it when I've finished in his little head. You guys are more than welcome to fast forward past this part because this might take a bit of time. And I did say I wanted to kind of keep this video shorter, but sometimes you just can't help it, can you? When you're doing something intricate like this. On this part of his head here. I hope you guys can see. Let's get under his little chin. I'm a bit worried now about the little rip in it. Like, I don't think I did that by turning it out, because I don't think I turned it out that hard. I just popped it out, and so maybe it was like that when I bought it. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's too late now. I've started doing stuff to it, so it's not like I can send it back. But I don't know what what happens if you buy molds from other artists? Do they refund you if it's got a hole, or what? Like, what happens? I don't know. Okay, that's his head done. I really feel like this brush is terrible, and now I think I've probably taken half of it away when I pushed it back in, so let's go back in. Okay, right, so that's his little head done, I think. Let's get onto his little body. I'm definitely going to have to get a nicer brush than this when I do this, if I do this again. It's just too rough. Oh, and by the way, that this resin has a 70-minute working time, so it should be all right just sitting there. It shouldn't heat up too much in the cup. It should be okay. Now, I'm not sure as well if there's special kinds of mica powder that you use for dusting. Like, is this okay to use, or should I be looking for a mica powder that's specially for this type of thing? Oh God. Just don't know. I just went what I had, what was left over from when I did my potions. Oh, he's got a little tail. No, he hasn't. Oh, he has got a little tail. Oh my God. That's going to be tricky. I didn't think about that one. I'll put a bit of mica powder in there. Oh, well, I'll leave the tail clear. What do you think? I don't know. Nah, it'd look weird, wouldn't it? Let's put a little bit in there. It's right in there. You probably can't see where I'm going. And it's very awkward to get into because I haven't got a lot of room in there. I feel like I'm invading his privacy, sticking a paintbrush into his tail. Actually, I think I'm going to call you a girl, and I probably won't. I'll keep saying he, I know I will. I don't know if this is going to be enough coverage. Like I said, because it's just, I don't know, do you need special mica powder? I don't know. But I think that's enough. Right, what I'm going to do, just over here off camera, guys, I'm going to give this a little blow, because it's full of dust, so bear with me. Okay, we're back. Now, for the sky blue, I'm just cleaning his flippers a little bit, because some of that cyan went into the flippers, but it's not too bad actually. Okay. Now I've only got one makeup brush, so the same makeup brush is going to be used. Oh, we're making a nice little mess in the corner. And just clean that up because it's on my kitchen counter. Let's set him back up. Let's see how the view looks. I think you're in the right place. It's very hard to tell. I really need a different setup. This thingy that I've got, it's starting to do me head in. That's all I've got. So now we'll go with our sky blue. I'll just do it over here so I don't get it all over him. Okay, we'll do his little flippers. I think these two colours will go nice together. Like I said, guys, just fast forward. I haven't learned how to do that yet. I need to figure that out. I make me videos in CapCut only because that's what ChatGPT suggested. And I'm still navigating around that and trying to figure out how to do it. Because I know there's lots you can do with it. And I know, I see people obviously fast forward their videos. I just don't know how to do it. And maybe that's a feature that you have to pay for in CapCut. Pardon me, I'm probably getting mica powder in my lungs. Should probably wear a mask for this, but where's the fun in that? I wear a mask when I'm mixing my resin, especially that just resin. That was very, very stinky. I felt like, you know, you can feel it going into your lungs type of thing if you didn't have your mask on. Because I didn't have it on to begin with when I was first stirring. I was like, that'll be grand. And then I smelt it and was like, no, this is going to kill me. I can't be doing this. Sorry, I'm hoping that I'm still in frame. we're nearly there with the dusting. Hoping that it's going to look okay. Will it be too subtle? Should I have put some little things into it? Questions, questions, questions. When you're doing something for the first time, I think you need to get a feel for it and understand. Like, I'm sure by the next time I do something like this, I'll understand like how to do it better. Or maybe I won't. Maybe this is just the way it has to be done. I think we're okay. I just need to have a look and see if I've gone up the sides enough. There's little bits of silicone, man. It's great, but by God, everything sticks to it. So frustrating. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Kyla snoring her little head off. I'm supposed to hear back today the results of her biopsy. I haven't heard anything so far, so when I'm finished this video, I will be giving the vets a call to find out what's going on, if they have the results back. She's getting a bit fed up having the collar on, but she's no choice. She has to keep it on. Now, do I do this rim bit here? No. No, I don't think you do you? No. Okay, I'm going to take this over here and blow it again. Okay, let me get a baby wipe. Give it a little bit of a clean. I hate making a mess. Okay, right, here we go. I've also got my heat gun, so when I pour it, just in case there's any bubbles, because I'm not pouring a big amount and I don't want to burn my mould. Although it'll be interesting to see if resin pours out of his little neck. That's probably not going to be fun, but right, let's pour a little bit of resin. I want to go nice and gentle. I don't want to disturb it and put bubbles in it. It's really thick. Just checking. I'm in a good spot. Yeah, I think so. Right, okay. I'm just going to pour it into the middle, I guess. There is some bubbles already. I think it's going to be inevitable. Bubbles are going to be inevitable. Right, so it's not gone into his head. Now I'm thinking, do I kind of force it down there, this first layer of resin? Do I kind of help it along a little bit into the head? Or do I just do that the second time? I wish I knew. I think I need one of those, what are they called? Machines that take the bubbles out, debubbling machine. Because bubbles just ruin everything, don't they? Okay, so it's in there, and I think I'll just push it into the head a little bit, just to get a kind of a more even layer. It's not high enough to go into his tail, so that's all I can kind of do now with that one. What I think I will do though is I'll get my heat gun and I'll see if I can help some of the bubbles get removed. Yeah, I'll do that. Just on low, because there's a lot of bubbles in it. It is a water creature, so water and bubbles go together, but still. And I don't know, as I said, if the mica powder is going to hide the bubbles. So just a little bit. I think that helped, but there's bubbles in his head and I'm not going to be able to get into there. And there's lots of little mica bubbles in there. I really don't know if I like that diamond coat, because I was thinking about it yesterday. I think I did use that. I think that was the one I used for my very first bloom coasters. I need to look back. These ones that had, they're just here beside me, these ones that had all the bubbles in it. I'm going to look back, and if it was that Just Resin diamond coat, I'm not going to use it for anything like this again. I'll just use it for like my beach pours, because I don't like bubbles. I'm going to risk it with this little torch, just a little bit. Oh, it's locked. Oh, we got some smoke. Yes, probably did burn them out. Yep. Okay. That's it for now. I'll lift it up and show you. I don't really know what to do, what else to do with it. Just leave it sit there. I don't know how long it'll take. I'm going to come back every hour and try and test it. And then the next time I pour, I'll make more resin. Hopefully, I'll be able to fill everything else up. So I'll probably need double. What I used these little shot glasses. I just used half of part A and part B, but I think next time I might even need more than a full lot. What's in there? Oh, alcohol ink. Don't let it spill on the turtle. Anyway, okay, I'm going to just give it one more little heat blast. And yeah, listen to the experts, or not that ChatGPT is an expert, but other people who say don't torch your mold because I just burnt it. So yeah, listen to them and use the heat gun. All right. Oh, it doesn't seem to be leaking. Maybe we'll be okay. Right, I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to tidy up my mess, and I will be back to you in a little while for the next step, and we'll see how we go. So, oh, I'll take you guys down for a little close-up. I forget that all the time. I always think to myself, just end the video now, Caroline, but I know sometimes, I know that when I watch videos, I like a little close-up, so that's what I'll do. Give me 2 seconds. Bloody hell. There you go. That's him. This video is already 23 minutes long, which is not what I wanted. My God, I thought it was about 10 minutes, but I'll see you for the next one. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. There's a possibility, this feels like it's set up, but there's a possibility that it might be a little too set. I'm just gonna tiny touch. Oh, it's making a little dent, but I think it's supposed to be a little bit more sticky than that. I think you're supposed to be able to kind of get a little trail when you put your stick in or something. But I had no choice. I had to go out and do stuff, and this is the time I'm getting back to it. So I've got my resin mixed up, the next lot. I just eyeballed the estimate again, and if I've got any left over, I've got my little molds. They're not very clean. Oh my God, they're terrible. I might just pour something into those. and my little turtle, just to see. Although he looks like, I don't look great. Anyway, I might do that. I'll do that off camera though, because like I said, I don't want the video to be too long. So when I went shopping, I had to go shopping, and I found this little, I didn't find it, I looked for it. It's a silicone baking mat, and I just thought, just to look a bit prettier. And obviously if I get any resin on it, it'll clean up a little bit easier. So I'm going to get my gloves on. I'm going to pour the rest of the resin in, and I want to do it again nice and slowly. And I've got to make sure that I get it into the little tail this time. So I eyeballed, this time I did 1.5 shot glasses of part A and part B. I'm going to start weighing my resin, because doing it by volume, it's just too messy. Like, at least if you weigh, you can just use the 1 cup. You can zero your scales and put part B in. Whereas if you're doing it in the volume, you just use so many little cups. So I'm going to have to figure out how to convert it from volume to grams. But I'm sure it'll be easy enough once you get the hang of it. Like everything else, you just need to do it a couple of times and then it becomes second nature. Right, okay. There's bubbles in this, but when I pour everything in, I'll try and do the heat gun, not the torch. Right, let's go in and let's hope I've got enough resin. I feel like I should have enough resin. I mean, if I don't, I'll just make up another shot glass full. I'm just trying to go as slow as I can to try and prevent bubbles, but it's not really working. It actually holds a lot more resin than I anticipated. I think I am going to have to make up more resin. Yes, buddy, what's up? That's my cat. His name is Dexter. He's a little ginger cat and he's a cutie. He was actually, my daughter was, she was fostering, and we ended up keeping him. It was going to be, no way am I ever going to keep, because I've already got another cat as well. So there's 2 cats and a dog in this house. So if I'm not looking after kids, I'm looking after animals. I look after kids, that's my job. And I also help out with my grandkids. You know what? I think I probably should have stopped and seen how we were going in his little tail, which I completely forgot about, and I've just filled that right up. I'm just going to get a little silicone thingy-majiggy. 2 seconds. Got this little silicone tool. There's so much bubbles in this. And now I'm scared to, I don't want to squeeze the head too much in case the eyes should have been covered, I think, but by the first pour. Where's the tail? I don't know where his tail is now. I'm trying to poke around, but I can't really feel it. I don't know what to do. Is that his tail in? Is that in there? Oops. I think this thing is going to be just full of bubbles, even though I don't want it to be full of bubbles, but I think it's inevitable. I'm going to pour the little bit I've got left in. This feels like I probably should have done this in 3 parts rather than 2, because I feel like this part is quite high, like there's a quite thick level. So yeah, I'm scared about how it's going to cure up, because it really takes a lot more resin than I thought. Yeah guys, definitely going to need another bit of resin. Not a lot, maybe like, if I was talking in grams, maybe 30 grams. Oops. Oh no, don't do that. Don't make a mess now. Try and keep your mold nice and clean, in case I use it again, which I might do. I might do another one of these, because I don't know if this one's going to turn out very well. Yeah. I'm going to definitely need more resin. The head, just giving it a little squeeze just to try and get any bubbles out, but I think I should have done that at the beginning. Look at that big bubble there. And then there's the tail, which I have no idea how to... Can you squeeze the tail? No, there's no way to... No, because I squeeze that, that's going to go over there. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up another tiny bit of resin. You guys won't need to watch that, because basically, I'll take you down in a second, I'll show you. There's not a lot left, but it does need, it's more the flippers that need filling. And I can go a little bit higher to the body as well. I won't do that on camera, and I don't think there's any point in letting this cure and then doing it. I think I'll just make it up straight away and pour it in, because like I said, I'm a little bit worried if this is even going to cure, so there's no point in waiting for hours and then trying to do it, because I think I should have done this in 3 pours, because it's a lot deeper than I thought. But we shall see. I'm going to give it a little blast with my heat gun, and then I'll take you down and let you see what I'm talking about how much room is left. There's not a lot of room left at all. I was hoping to get this done today so that I could demold it for you, but I don't think now with the depth of resin that's going to be in here, that's going to cure up. So it'll probably be, it will more than likely, well, it will be in the morning. I'll demold it in the morning. Right, let me just heat gun it a little. Try and get some of the bubbles out. Yeah, little micro bubbles, but unless I have, like I said, a debubbling machine, I think that's going to be just what's going to happen with every time I pour. If I'm not using, like that other resin I used for my coasters, that was really good. I didn't see any bubbles there, but apparently that's not suitable for these kind of deep molds. Okay, I'll take my gloves off, take you down for a little look, and I'll end the video there. I'll make up, as I said, oh God, I can't come off. I'll make up some resin off camera. I can't get my gloves off. My hands are a bit sweaty. Sweaty Betty. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, make up some resin off camera, fill it up, and then hopefully it'll cure up. And tomorrow morning I'll demold and we can have a look at what will be waiting for us. Hopefully it'll be a nice surprise. Okay, 2 seconds. I need to do this a better way, but it's a grip thing. I need one that screws on. It would be a lot easier. Look at what you got. There you go. There's that jolt for you. You'd miss that jolt if I got the other one. Okay. That's how he's looking. And as you can see, all those little tiny bubbles. All right, guys. I will see you soon for the next part. Bye. I'm back. So it's the next morning and it's all set up. Last night I checked it before I went to bed, and this part was solid, was already nice and solid and hard, but the flippers were still quite soft. So that's my dog having a drink. Oh, just to let you guys know, if you're interested, I got the biopsy results back and everything is fine. Basically it was an infected hair follicle, so yeah, no cancer, thank God. But yeah, my poor baby, like now she's gonna have like a scar on her nose, and she's got all this like being uncomfortable for the next another week, I'd say, with the cone of shame on. But you have to look into these things. You can't just assume that everything is going to be okay, and thankfully it was nothing dangerous and she's all good. So anyway, let's get back to this guy. So yeah, this, as I was saying, was really hard, and these flippers were still a little soft. So I'm thinking, did this flash cure inside because it was too deep? But then I also don't understand why, when something isn't that deep, why didn't that cure quicker? I'll have to look into that. I don't know. As I said, I'm still learning about resin, so I don't really know the science behind it. And I'm hoping that if it did flash cure, it's not going to ruin how it looks. Also, I noticed as well, when it was clear as anything when I went to bed last night. Well, sorry, even when I finished the video yesterday after putting the heat gun on it, and then I've seen all these little flecks inside it, and I can only assume, sorry, can you guys see that? I can only assume it might be some of the mica that maybe has spread. But anyway, never mind that. Let's get him out of the mold. I'm not sure how to start this. Probably from the back and then pull off the head, because I'm not sure. I've never unmolded something like this before, and I have to be careful because I just remembered he has a little tail. So I'll probably start like that. Maybe loosen the flippers first. Yep, I think that might be the best way to do this. And maybe a little bit here. Okay. All right, let's see this part. Oh, I think this is going to be tricky. I feel like, oh no, wait now. That's, sorry guys. I feel like that's stuck in there. How do I get that out? Do I need a tool? What kind of a tool would you need? Has that just, why is that like that? Oh, there we go. There's a little bit. Sorry guys. I don't want to break his little tail, but that is tricky. Oh, there we go. Oh, look. Oh, oh, there's a hole in his little tail. Oh, I didn't get it in properly. Oh, sorry, little guy. Oh, well. Let's hope there's no holes in his head. Oh. Right, let's stick you there for a second. Oh. Okay. It's a little bit rough, so we probably need a little bit of sanding. Oh, I'm sad about his little tail, and it's a lot of bubbles in there. But here we go. There we are. Oh. It's almost an anticlimax. It's not bad. His eyes kind of worked. You can see the little bit of blue. They did kind of work. But not, that one seemed to work better than that one, I think. I just don't feel like the colour is as vibrant as I was hoping it would be. I was hoping it'd be a bit more vibrant. So maybe that mica powder, I need to get better stuff. Like something that's like I said, I'm not sure. I when I use my mica powders for my potions, it was just for putting them in fluid to get that kind of, you know, that lovely, I don't know what to call it, that swirl that it does, and a bit of colour shifting. That was supposed to be a colour shift, but I don't know. Yeah, and okay, it's bubbles. Can you see? I don't know if you can see in. Look, you know what? It's the first time I've done it, so I can't really be too hard on myself. I think it's not too bad. It's a shame about his little tail. I kind of forgot about that, if you remember. And I think I was trying to poke and prod around, and I obviously wasn't poking in the right place. But yeah, and there's little specks as well. But anyway, he's got a lot of bubbles. He's got imperfections, but he's my first little hatched turtle that I've done. So I will do again. Definitely should have poured a bit higher, because you can feel that kind of ridge in there. So that would need sanding. And yeah, there's a ridge there as well. There's a ridge all around. But yeah, there you go, guys. What do you think of him? He's okay. He's not the best, but he's okay for my first try. All right, guys, I'll bring him outside in the sunlight and we'll have a little look at him there. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. I'll put you on pause. Make sure I put you on pause and I don't stop the video, because I don't want to join on another video. So let's put you on pause. So I did stop the video instead of pausing it. Here he is. There he is in the sunshine. It looks quite nice in the sunshine, doesn't he? Nice and reflective. Maybe he can be an outdoor ornament, because then he can shine bright. And do you guys want to see my baby? Kyla! There she is. There's the beautiful girl. Kyla, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? You don't like it? Oh, baby, you look beautiful in the sun. And so does my little turtle. Okay, guys, that's it from me. Thanks for joining. And yeah, I'll see you for the next video, won't we, Kyla? She's gonna start. She'll probably attack it in a minute. It's just sitting there. All right, guys, thank you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.